All right, folks, so listen, I really appreciate all your support very much. It means a lot to me, and I also appreciate Nivrig for coming on the stream today. And I don't want to keep him waiting any longer. We said he'd come on 20 minutes past the hour, and according to VHS Cam, it is 21 minutes past the hour. So it is time to have Nivrig on. If you've been watching my streams for a while, you all know that I'm a big fan of his work. Nivrig created the game Dodgy Rocks, which you've seen me. I was a world record holder in Dodgy Rocks for a while. Nivrig created the game, and Rob Cranley, who created this awesome Solus board, did the Amiga port. And it's a really fantastic. And now Nivrig is working on a new game that is going to be distributed by Bitmap Soft. It's called Turbo Tomato. And without further ado, I would like to welcome the one and the only Nivrig to my stream. What's up, Nivrig? Nivrig's on a delay, folks.
Hey,
Nivrig, I think you're listening to the stream. You're listening to the stream audio. Listen to the audio in the Discord. Listen to the audio in the Discord.
yeah.
Okay, perfect. Awesome, Nivrig, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming on today. I can't wait to show everyone Turbo Tomato. It's amazing. But before we get started, do you want to just introduce yourself, let the folks know who you are?
Sure. Okay, so I'm John. I'm from Northern Ireland. I guess I got an Amiga maybe 1991 or so, and like I said, I never really quit. Um, yeah, so you probably know me from forums and things. I've done a lot of stuff for WHD Load. I've made Dodgy Rocks, of course. Uh, Now I've picked up a project, Turbo Tomato, or Turbo Tomato, Tomato. Um, so I started that game. I started actually making that game in like 1993, and then stopped for a while, shall we say? And picked it up again last year. It was kind of a pandemic project, but now it's nearly done.
That's amazing. Congratulations on that. So yeah, Turbo Tomato. That's got a nicer ring to it. So you said you were working on this game back in 1993 and you abandoned it. Like what happened back then?
Usual story. The scope got out of hand, and I was working on it sort of part time between school and university for maybe until like the end of '97, middle of '97. And by then, I had a full time job and things like that, so it clearly wasn't going to go anywhere rapidly. So I kind of just I don't know if it's interested, but I just had to put it aside after 3 or 4 years. Like the scope got completely out of control, and it was never going to be finished.
Understood. So you it was just getting too big. Scope got out of control. You're like, I'm gonna put it to a side, and then you never got back to it. What made you get back into it last year?
Well, okay, so last year, maybe around February, I had like a solitaire game I made for PCs and mobiles and things like that, and it's free. Um, I was kind of kicking around for the next thing to do, the next idea to do on PC or whatever. And I don't know why exactly, but I think I've been in Amiga Ireland in January, a couple of times, and I'd put up the 1997 demo of Turbo Tomato for people to play, and they got a bit of a positive feedback from it, and people seem to enjoy it, even a very extremely rough state that it was, full of bugs and not really tuned or anything, and and then Bitmap Soft have been in touch as well. They'd seen the demos and there's some videos and things like that, and they were interested in publishing it. So it's kind of, well, I could start making a game from scratch and try to come up with an idea and all that. Or I've got one here that's kind of, as I thought at the time, almost finished. I've worked on it for 4 years. How much more work is there? Yeah. So as it turned out, there's about a year's worth of work.
That's amazing. So Amiga Ireland is kind of what got you back into making this game. I would love to come to Amiga Ireland one day, and I think it might have been one of the last Amiga shows to actually happen in person because it was January 2020, right? I wish I went to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, if anyone has a question for Nivrig, if you can do at AmigaBill in chat or highlight your message like Jiro did and Roar, I'd love it. Thank you guys so much. I'll try. We'll be asking Nivrig all your questions. So check it out, guys. So you started making this game back in 1993, put it away for a while, but you were working on this game with your brother. And getting to Roar's point, Roar's asking about how you got the name Turbo Tomato. I think you and your brother, can you tell us about the origins of the game with you and your brother?
Yeah, so Turbo Tomato was a character that my brother drew in comics with at school. So he's a few years younger than me, and he was maybe sort of 14, 15 at the time. They were just some characters he had drawn randomly in the back of his school books. I'm not sure there's much of a story there or a comic book, but that's where they came from. And he had started actually making like a Turbo Tomato sort of game on his Amstrad CPC, but he never sort of got very far with it. And then he got an A1200. He started doing it again, and I think it was Amos or Blitz Basic. Didn't really get very far with it. And then I come down to what he was doing and thought, at the time I also wanted to make like a homage game to Psycho Pigs, UXB, or Buddhist Song, which is just a crazy game that I liked from the Amstrad days. And so the two things kind of came together, and we had Turbo Tomato characters and Psycho Pig gameplay, and thus Turbo Tomato started to be the Amiga game started to be created. So I took the program at that point.
That's so cool. I love the fact that the game is based on comic book characters that you and your brother created back then. That's really cool. It's really personal. I've shown some pictures of yourself and your brother on the stream while you were talking, and it looks like that's so cool. What a great team effort. Thank you all. Thank you all for the questions. I appreciate it. Roar loves your brother's sense of humor.
Adam actually did the initial graphics for all the characters as well, based on his drawings. So that's where they all came from.
Oh, brilliant! So I want to start playing the game so folks can see it. I still have a ton of questions for you. So if folks want to get a copy of this game, you can do !game in the chat, and that'll take you to Nivrig's site. It will also take you to Bitmap Soft, which is where the game will be. It'll be sold from Bitmap Soft, right, as a physical copy. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. So it's going to come out as a deluxe boxed edition. So a big box, nice shiny box, and I've seen the design, and it's amazing. Like, they've really knocked it out of the park with this one. There's going to be a few goodies in the box as well, a few collectible items, and that's going to be out. I think it's the 31st of July is the date for that. So we're working towards that. A few things to do, nearly there. But
excellent. End of July, it's going to be released at Bitmap Soft. Is there going to be a digital download as well?
Yeah, there'll be a digital download. I think not initially, but after a number of weeks, I don't know exactly, but after a number of weeks, there'll be a digital edition as well. But get your boxed editions. There's all sorts of goodies in it, and you'll love it.
There's something really cool. I mean, a lot of us obviously in the retro community are collectors, so the digital editions are really nice. They're inexpensive. They're very easy to get cooking. But there's nothing like having like a physical copy of the game on the shelf, which is super cool for collectors. There's been some amazing physical releases.
Yeah, there's nothing like having a copy of your own game in a box on the shelf.
It must be an amazing feeling. I want to start the game up and take a look at it. So this game's been over 30 years in the making. It was originally started by you and your brother, but along the way you didn't complete this game by yourself. There were some really cool people, really talented people on your team. So do you want to just talk about them for a little bit as I boot up the game?
Yeah, okay. So I've done most of the code and design and things like that. But so through Bitmap Soft, we've got some great guys on the team. Like Mark TDK Knight has done the music, and I don't know if you heard it from the video or not, but I honestly find myself walking around the house humming the title tune. Just we can't help it. It's super good. And we've got Chris McCauley has done some of the graphics. He's a big comics artist. If you've seen some of his comic work, it's like incredible. He showed me a picture in Discord one time, and I just jaw hit the floor. Why you're working with me? Why? He's actually he lives in Canada, but he's actually from a town not too far away from here in Northern Ireland. So a bit of a local connection there. And then we've got Stu Cambridge, who you might know. Well, you know his name anyway.
Stu Cambridge, legend. Is that his work right there on the screen right now, the splash screen? Does everyone?
Yeah, so if you can, I don't know if the poster's coming out too well with the light, but yeah, can you see that?
Yep, I see it back there.
Not going to work, but yeah, so he's done the main art and the title, and they converted it down to 32 colors for the Amiga title screen. That's just fantastic. I've used it all over the place for different things.
That's amazing. It's amazing to have Stu on your team. So if you guys, you're playing some Canon. Oh, sorry. Oh, look at that mug. I'm sorry. Sometimes the audio drops out with the silly Discord. Hold it a little bit more in front of your face. Let me go full screen here.
Turbo Tomato.
That is so cool. So we got some Turbo Tomato merch. We got the mug, and then we got the poster there in the background. That's so freaking cool. I love it. So Stu Cambridge, I mean Stu, he's one of the. If you play Cannon Fodder, like he's one of the characters in Cannon Fodder. He's one of the legends with John Hare. That's amazing that he did this graphic for you. That's so cool. Also, I'm listening to the rockin' tune right now. Can you tell us a little bit about the music? Some folks are asking about Mark TDK Knight, who did some music for you.
Yeah, Mark TDK Knight. He's done all the music on it. So he's done the title screen. I'm not listening to the stream right now, but yeah, he's done the title music and all the different in-game tunes and things like that. And yeah, I mean, the turnaround time on that was just amazing. I said to him, we agreed to do the music, and then I think a couple of hours later he said, "Hey, I knocked this up this afternoon because I was a bit bored, and it's the title track that you're listening to now, and it was kind of perfect out of the bat after a couple of hours." So it just like the talent that some people have for this sort of thing is amazing. I can't do music, I can't do graphics.
Yeah, I mean, you've got some great people on your team here. I mean, Stu doing this graphic, Mark TDK Knight doing this music is incredible. And I believe the Amiga guru, Mr. Tony Axness, also helped you with the game too. He did some testing, right?
Tony, I wouldn't say some testing. Tony has done excessive amounts of testing. And the difference in the game from when Tony first got it and following all his feedback and everything is just, I've been lucky to have the past month of just tuning the game and making it so much better.
Brilliant. Well, let's give it a play. Yeah, right. Whitey Snakey. Bill's Tomato, another classic one. So this game, this game is. Tell us what the specs are. What kind of Amiga do you need to play this game?
Run any Amiga with megabyte of chip RAM and Kickstart 2.
1 mega chip, Kickstart 2. So you're looking at like an Amiga 500 plus. And above.
500 plus. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it might run slightly better on an A1200, but it'll run perfectly well on a 500 plus.
Excellent. So I just exited the splash screen. I love people developing for OCS and ECS. That's or ECS in this case. That's so cool. Playing these games on the classic Amiga 500. There he is. There's the Amiga Guru. Amazing. If there's a new game coming out, the Amiga Guru's probably had his paws in it. All of the hard work he does for all these game devs is amazing. You rock, Tony. So here we are. So here's we just passed the splash screen. We got some options here. One player start turbo. We can select our level. We'll start in the first level. Music can be high, off, or low, or mid. We're gonna go high. I love the music. And you have sound effects on or off. We want all the sound on. And it looks like there's some trainers as well.
Yeah. There's a full suite of trainers you can use. The game also has unlimited continues. There's some nods towards a bit more modern style of development, not just old school arcade. But you see the high scores at the bottom. If you use trainers or use continues, you don't get a code for the online high score tables. I think I saw a question from Jiro there. Yes, there will be online high score tables for this, just like Dodgy Rocks.
Yeah, it's a great question. I was going to get to that, and now's the perfect time for it. Jiro, thanks for the question. So there is going to be an online high score table, just as there is with Dodgy Rocks, and that adds such an amazing element to the game. The high score table is so much fun. I was a champion for a little while, Nivrig. I was a world champion Dodgy Rocker for a little while.
Yeah.
And then Jiro until Jiro did it. I put sound effects off. I'll check that, Amiga Nick. Thank you so much. Yo, with Danielle Spinelli, what is up? Let's see. Let me go back to the menu here.
There's someone missing from the credits there. So Kevin Saunders has come in to do a few graphics as well, but I haven't actually added them to this build yet. So you'll see some of his work as soon as you start the game.
Let's go. Turbo Tomato.
He's a great pixel artist. I think he's working on Boss Machine and a few other bits and pieces as well.
Ooh, I love it. The Garden. An idyllic haven where the fruits and vegetables live their lives in peace and happiness. Now, my wife would be really into that because she's a vegan. she likes happy fruits. But no more. A darkness spreads in the sod, turning friends into monsters and the very earth itself explosive. Our heroes are unaffected so far, but must flee their home. Can they escape? Can they survive? Wow. Things are getting dark in this garden, Ivrig. I love this. This screen is great. I love the imagery. I'm getting some Plants vs Zombies vibes. I don't know why, but I'm feeling when I think of gardens and bad stuff happening in gardens, I start thinking Plants vs Zombies. You love the sod? Yeah, cool. Amiga Mark, what's up, Amiga Mark? Is Bitmap Soft related to Bitmap Brothers? I don't believe so, Vasti. I think it's right. Nivrig? No. Yeah. They're both awesome though, so they have that in common.
Yeah. Bitmap Soft have been great to work with.
They've been great to work with. Awesome. Yeah, they do some really quality physical releases. They're awesome. Yeah. The first level looks like there'll be a code for the first level. Is that a map of level 1?
That's a map of World 1. Yeah. So at the minute, as you progress through the level, the arrow will move to show you where you are and show you where you might be able to go next. Because in each level, there's a choice of exits you can use, so you can find different paths through the worlds and find your favorite levels.
Gotcha. So how many worlds are there?
There's 4 worlds. They're all different shapes and sizes, but there's maybe 35 levels altogether. You don't have to play them all. You can go through it without playing all the levels.
That's amazing.
Not anything else.
That's pretty big. So okay, so here we go. Let me get into it. So that's me. I'm the tomato in the middle, the tomato. I can pick this dirt up and throw it at these enemies, but it looks like it's got a timer on it. Oh wow. Let's get the strawberry. Yeah. Boom. Oh, we turned him into a watermelon. I like it. Let's grab this and get rid of this guy. Boom. Oh yeah, and then I guess we can eat him after we blow him up. I like it. Let's get rid of the strawberry. Strawberry's bumming me out. Oh, he dropped a bomb maybe? Boom. Okay, so I'm picking up pieces. I'm picking up these bombs, and you can see each bomb has got a timer on it. So that is an interesting element to the game. Those guys see the realms are about to blow up. All right, let's throw. Whoa. All right, let's go here. Let's get this. Boom. It's a death match. It's like a death match battle royale. I like it. So Nivrig, let me see if I'm getting this right. So I pick up the bombs. They're all on timers, and when I kill the fruit or the vegetable, they drop something that I can pick up.
Yeah, they'll drop collectibles, so that could be just for bonus points, or there's power-ups they drop as well.
Brilliant. Oh yeah, it reminds you of Revenge AJ. Yeah, yo, Terrible Fire, what's up, dude? I'm loving the TF1260. It is amazing. Yeah, it's really nice and fast. Exactly. It's I'm digging this game a lot, Nivrig. So you said there's multiple exits that open. So should I just walk around the Earth, the world here, and see if there's a? Okay, so it looks like
well, on the first level, to keep it simple, there's just one exit. But yeah, they'll appear at the top of the screen like that whenever. If there's multiple ones, you choose one to go through.
Cool. Yo, Speckles the dog, thank you so much for the subscription. Saying looking good. Yeah, Captain John, this game is so much fun. I love it. Level complete. I love how it showed the enemies too. When we were talking before, it was showing the enemies on the screen that I was about to encounter. That was really cool. The game. So Sep Lemon Amiga is asking if the game will be released in 61 days on July. What was the date that you said, Nivrig?
July 31st.
July 31st, 2021, the game will be released. And that it will be available from Bitmap Soft, ! Game in the chat. And you said there'll be a digital version sometime after that, possibly.
There will be a digital version, but I'm not sure when exactly after that. But it'll be a week or a couple of weeks, something like that.
Okay, cool. And so I was trying to play at the same time. So there's 4 worlds, and how many levels per world?
Okay, 4 worlds. The worlds are different shapes and sizes, so there's a different number of levels per world.
Oh.
And there's I think there's 37 levels altogether, 4 of which are boss fights.
Boss fights as well. And 37 levels, that's massive.
Yeah, there's a lot of content in this game, and it's actually chopped down a lot from the version I made in 1993, just to get the scope back under control. So that's a voice of experience there. Chop these things out, and you might actually finish it.
Yeah, it's more important to finish it than to make it massive, right? It's better to have something a little smaller and tighter and available than something that's massive and not available. No worries, Terrible Fire. I hope you feel better, Terrible Fire. I was feeling a little woozy after mine too, but it goes away after a couple days, man. Hang in there, bud. Alright, Mutant Introduction. We've got the Cool Cucumber, Lanky Green Freaks, Prefer to Stay Chilled, Tangerina, small but with a tough skin, more dangerous than they look. Dude, I love the characters in this game. They're amazing. I wish I could read that comic book that you guys made back then. That's so cool.
Yeah, I think it was thrown out with some school books a long time ago, unfortunately. There's been a few new characters invented for the game as well.
Well, this is getting intense here. Woo! Oh man, these guys are 16. Can I kill 2 fruits with 1 bomb? I don't know. 7, 6, 5, 4. Boom! Got it. Oh, now I can get too close to the blast zone as well, huh?
Yeah. There's a lot of splash damage, so you can hurt multiple enemies with 1 blast, and you also hurt yourself if you get too close.
Yeah, I just hurt myself by putting the bomb into the wall. Oh,
yeah.
He dropped a skull, and I think the skull hurt me.
No, the skull is the kill all enemies part with like a smart bomb.
Ah, got it. Wow, Nivrig, this again, you do it again, Nivrig. This game is so much fun. I'm telling you, like Dodgy Rocks, simple concept, super amazing game. I love it. I'm already hooked. So now we got 3 exits here. So explain to me how I should make an educated decision as to which one to take.
It's up to you. It's based on experience. You play the game multiple times and you'll find levels that you like or don't like. If you go straight ahead here, it's quite a tough level, for example. But if you go left or right, it's possibly a slightly easier but longer route to the boss through the world. So the idea is you play the game multiple times and find your favorite paths and find your favorite levels.
That's cool. So it's non-linear in a way. You don't have to like literally play through it exactly the same way every time.
No, you can choose your path.
That's brilliant. I'll start with the left. We read books left to right. I'll start with the left.
Go for it.
Yeah, simple but intense. You need to be so focused with the eyes, Jiro. Exactly. So there's a bonus for completing it in a shorter period of time.
Yeah.
Like any strategies, like good strats on how to get high scores.
Collect all the collectibles and finish the levels quickly so you get to maximize the bonus. And there's a bonus sub game where if you collect all the letters of BONUS, you get a level clear and a chance to earn another number of thousands of points.
Oh, that's so cool. Yo, good evening to you, Retro Ralph. Great to be here.
Let's rock.
Let's rock. Let's dodgy rock, Nivrig. Don't forget Santa rocks as well. That was a nice variation. Oh, we got Rocky. Courageous and experienced, never gives up in a fight. Ooh, he might take multiple. Pebble Dash. Move fast and break things. Rarely consider their actions. They sound a little bit wild. Ooh, I like this desert environment. Let's pick this up. Whoa.
These guys are fast.
They're so fast.
Well, watch out for the red guy too. He's slightly explosive.
Oh man, they take multiple hits. He's coming after me.
Yeah. Rocks are hard to break.
Oh, yeah, these guys. How many hits do the rocks take?
4.
Oh man, I could use a little energy boost here, Nivrig. Whoa, and the bombs bounce off the walls. So what exactly is it that we're picking up here?
The bombs, really. Yeah, so they're just like bombs on timers. So they explode if they hit something, and they explode if the timer reaches zero. So don't be holding one while it explodes.
Gotcha.
If you hit the enemies while they're holding a bomb, it's an instant kill. So that gets past the maximum, the high number of hits that some of them take.
Perfect. Interesting. Okay, cool. So I got 3 more exits here. So again, is this the kind of thing where you're gonna kind of want to like maybe map it out a little bit and
Yeah.
remember all the combinations?
Yeah, I mean, certainly on the 8-bit games, I always loved making maps of them. So it was kind of a throwback to that a little bit. Just
Oh,
here's a map you can make.
yeah, totally. Some great questions. You give Captain John and Amiga Nick. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. I meant to ask you this before, and thank you, chat, for being on top of it. They're asking this. So right now I'm playing in single player mode, and
Yeah.
this game is actually a 2-player game as well. Can you tell us a little bit about
Yeah,
the second player?
yeah, yeah. So it's a two-player co-op game. So the second player can join at any time. You just press fire, or you can select two-player from the start menu. So you can play as either. You see, there's two tomatoes there. There's Turbo, the red one, and Nitro, the green one. You can choose which one to play, or you can play co-op. Turbo is slower but has more energy, and Nitro is faster.
Right now I'm turbo, obviously.
Right now, you're Turbo, yeah.
Great. Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna once we're in here a little bit, I'm gonna ask us a couple of the questions that
Sure.
folks are asking. Jiro is asking if you had some idea to create Turbo Tomato for Christmas, like a special version, like you did for Dodgy Rocks.
I'll be honest, after nearly 30 years, I'm kind of done
Yeah,
with Turbo
fair enough.
Tomato.
Fair enough. And the retro hour, the retro hour is asking, are you the only Amiga game developer in Ireland right now?
I'm the only one that I know of, but to be honest, I'm not really sort of well connected with the local scene, so there could be people, but I'm the only one that I know of.
Steps is asking. We talked about TDK, the legendary Amiga musician. Are you friends with him? How did you get in touch with him for this game?
Well, to be honest, I just posted. There's an Amiga Pro Tracker music group on Facebook, and I posted sort of there and on Twitter, and I'd asked someone, but they couldn't. They said they couldn't commit to it, and they recommended getting in touch with Mark. So I fired him an email on spec and said, "How about it?" And he was actually super keen to get back into doing Amiga mods again because he'd been working on, you know, modern game audio for so long, and he was kind of fired up to get back into making Amiga mods.
Oh,
So
very
yeah,
cool.
I mean, lucked out there for sure.
Sometimes even with a legend like that, sometimes all I have to do is ask, which is great.
What's the worst can happen? They can say no.
Exactly. Level complete. Perfect. I'm gonna play a little bit longer. I'll try and get to the boss, then I can try the other character as well. So right now I'm playing it on a single ADF file. Is the final game going to be just a single disc game?
Yeah, I think of this game. So I cut an awful lot out of it, and it fits onto one disc now. In 1997, it was something like 60,000 lines of assembler, and right now it's 40,000.
Oh wow!
To give
So
you an idea.
you've compressed it a bit.
Yeah, there are 4 different sub games and like themed levels and things like that. Just they didn't work properly, and they were never going to be finished, and they didn't really. There's a lot of stuff that just been thrown into the game without thinking about it, and so I just sort of cut it back to the core, and just made it. It feels a lot to me. It feels a lot like a lot better. It's been worth.
Yeah, sometimes when you expand it too much, it's not fully developed and things get a little more confusing. This is just nice and tight, I like. So now I'm understanding the worlds. I see the arrow as the arrow moves as I finish different levels, and you're in a different part of the garden. It makes total sense now.
Yeah, so the level you're on now is called bottom. So if you go right from there, you'll go towards that pond thing, and if you go, I think there's an exit to the top right, and then you'll head on forward to the shed there.
That makes sense. So the actual, when after you clear a level, the actual location of the exit determines where on the map you'll go. Very interesting. Okay, that's very cool. So right now I'm kind of all the way over to the left because I went left first. That makes sense.
Yeah, and then you know, and the map picture you see there is representative of the levels that you're going to encounter.
God, and now it's a proper Bill's Tomato game. Right, Prince Ada, that's hilarious. Yeah, Super Tech Boy. The tomato taps his foot, goes googly-eyed, and sticks his tongue out while waiting for me. There's a lot of good humor in this game. I appreciate that very much, Nivrig.
Yeah, well, those idle animations were Tony Axon's idea, so all credit to him for those.
Tomato Ice, stay frosty under pressure. Karoka Ta, robust with an explosive temper. Spudnik, protected by a hard-baked skin, slow but tough opponents. Mescallions, fast-moving with crazy hair, sure to bring tears to your eyes. I love it. These enemies are so creative. Boom,
Yeah,
got him.
They're kind of fun.
They're kind of fun. They're awesome. Get this rascal.
Yeah. Is my favorites because of his appearance animation where he puts his shades on.
That is neat. So I just saw a worm going across the screen. Is that an enemy or is that just blocking my path?
That's an enemy, as well as I think there's like 20 different normal enemy types and maybe 9 or 10 special enemies like the worm or like that waste drum in the middle. Oh, ice power up, awesome! That's a great one. Smash them now. There you go.
That was great. Yeah, they got frozen. They got frozen in the ice, and I smashed the ice.
Yeah.
Oh, a double kill, but then it bounced off the wall and got me. Oh, look out! That's 0. Boom, 7. Boom! I'll take that. Oh, and I just bombed myself against the wall. 12. Oh man. Oh man. And I love the deaths are nice and gruesome too. You know, like the vegetables splatter into different parts and pieces and. Wow, there's a proper amount of gore here. I like it.
There's a whole subsystem in the game called Slimy Red Bits. That's what those are.
Oh, the characters are so amazing. What's up, Trido Wave? Yeah, retro games are great for kids. Many of them are, vastly agreed. This is a perfect. This one's great for the kids and the adults, man. Good for the kids and the man kid like me. Your Coffee Cups Arcade's 5-year-old daughter is literally camping out over her shoulder watching the game. She just asked if she could play. You have a guaranteed sale here. That is just awesome. Roar says the humor and gameplay is so creative. He loves it. He loves it.
My yeah, I mean, like they're about the same age. They've done an awful lot of testing on this. You know, they love it as well. They're like, can we play Turbo Tomato, Daddy?
It's so cool. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what that's the bottom line. You know, if you make a great game, a great game design, it doesn't matter what platform it's on. It's just a great game. You know, even like with Dodgy Rocks, I love playing Dodgy Rocks. It's so much fun. I'm not gonna be honest, man. I don't know if Michael's watching, but I've been hooked on Nvidia. There are a few times when I went to play like a modern game, like, you know, I haven't played whatever Destiny in a while or something. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna play Nvidia instead. Like some of these new Amiga games are so good, and I'm getting into Metal Gear as well, man. That's like, whew, it's deep. There's so much good stuff. It's amazing.
I mean, Metal Gear is just a classic game design, and you know, Hoffman did a great Amiga port, so you know, you put those two things together. Why not spend some time with it?
Oh, so this is cool. So when I go in the water, it slows me down. Can kill it dead.
If you go in the reeds, it slows you down. The water, it doesn't really do anything. It's just for an effect.
I need a new bomb. There we go. 19. Who's shooting at me?
Get those guys. Get the frogs in the corner because they're dangerous.
How many times? They take multiple hits? Okay, just one hit. Got it.
I think they take 3 each.
Oh, they take 3 each. Oh yeah, he's back alive again. Freaking rascal. There we. Okay, now I got him. See, you gotta kill them dead, folks. Like, if you think they're dead, like just keep killing and make sure they're dead. See? Boom. Yeah. See, I wasn't hitting him hard enough. Now I can bring the fire to these guys. These guys in the corners are tough.
The guys in the corners are tough, but you don't actually have to be on the screen to hit them. There's a top tip. Fire off screen. The level is designed that'll slow you down getting close to them, but if you shoot at them off screen, you can retain your speed.
Perfect. Yeah, I thought I had to see him. That's cool. All right, let's see. Let's grab. Oh, there we go.
We'll travel off screen and we'll kill him. Yeah.
I got that spud. Yeah. Oh, that guy in the corner got me though. This guy's really bummed me out. Look at that. We'll level up. Boom. There's another spud running around down here. Where are you, spuds? Boom. There he goes. And look at the carnage. There's another one here. Boom. Oh, I blew that one. I took a hit. I was aimed in the wrong direction. Nivrig, this game is ace, dude. It's so much fun. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great, you know, at Amiga Ireland, you know, or Westchester Amiga User Group playing together on the same screen. Co-op.
It really works as co-op. It's a lot of fun as co-op.
Because I'm having a great time now, like single player, and playing co-op is just gonna be that much better. Oh, I picked up a bomb before it exploded. Boom, boom. I think he walked in. Oh man, he's still running around. That little spud, little rascal spud got him. Got him, and he dropped some cherries for me too. Thank you. That guy in the corner got me. Yikes. All right, we're back. We died, but we're back. Let's take out this toad. Get out of here, toad. Oh, he got me right in the smacker. Boom, boom. Got him. Okay, good. He dropped a strawberry for me. How kind. Nice. Oh, good question, Super Tech Boy. Is it the same single screen for co-op, or is it a split screen?
Same single screen. The camera system in the game works that the two players have to be on the screen at the same time.
I can't wait to try it 2-player. In this demo, this two-player mode activated in this demo that I have?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I need to invite some friends over, Nivrig. Oh yeah. This is gonna be great. You know, actually, I don't think she'll come on camera today. My wife would be into this game because she loves vegetables. It's like Bomberman with less defined lines in it, sort of Vassy, except I like the fact that you can just outright hit someone with your bullet. You know, in Bomberman, or you have to kind of like drop it and then let it explode. You know, bring in the wife unit. I would love it. She's making chocolate. She's downstairs making chocolate right now. She's like loaded in chocolate and making all kinds of crazy stuff. That's true, Mixel's Lab. A lot of vegetable violence. Exactly. Trapshot Live's got a good question for you. Was the tomato always going to be the main character, or were other fruits considered?
No, it was almost Turbo Tomato.
Based on your comic book?
It's on the comic book, yeah.
Perfect. Steps is asking what kind of books you got back there.
We've got... there's some coding books, but there's a lot of retro books there. All of the visual compendium books. There's a whole collection there. There's a bit of random ones, but I'm actually gonna, I think, redo that and get some retro machines on shelves up there.
Nice.
Turn the camera up, you can see them. Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, those visual compendium books are amazing. I love those books.
Yeah.
They're a lot of fun.
I have a fair collection of those.
I think I've got the Amiga and the Commodore 64 one. They're great.
There's the GX, there's an Amstrad console there, and Amiga Ireland Legacy as well. First bits and pieces.
I gotta get to Amiga Ireland one day. You guys have a great time there.
Yeah, Amiga Ireland's great. You should definitely come.
I can't wait to get to play this 2-player at a WOG. So this would be an interesting one. I don't know if you gave this any thought, but you're aware of Amiga Live, right?
Yeah.
It could be a fun thing, you know, like after the game is out and sold, maybe you have like a gimped version or just like a deathmatch version for Amiga Live. I don't know if that's hard to do. Easy for Bill to come up with the ideas, but you know, you don't want to give the game away. Obviously, you got to get supported. Yeah. But maybe there's some kind of way you could get like a smaller version of it just for Amiga Live or something. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, it wouldn't be impossible. I mean, it did start as Psycho Pigs or Buddhistan clone, which is essentially a deathmatch game. So, yeah, something could be made.
Well, there's an airplane, a crop duster.
Yeah, don't touch the clouds.
Don't touch, what did he drop?
Don't touch them.
Dude, he looks like an enemy to me. It's, you know, whenever I see crop dusters, I can't help but think of North by Northwest. That plane's dusting crops where there ain't no crops. Stay away from the planes that dust crops where there ain't no crops. Pro tip from Bill there. There he is. He's dusting crops where there's no crops. Oh, I just bombed myself because that was interesting. I went to go right. Now, and I ended up throwing it into the wall, bouncing it off the wall and into myself. Boom! I got that spud. Now, is there a way, like, if you come in close contact with one of these little rascals and they got a bomb, can you smack them? Like, can you melee? Is there some melee, or do you just get them with the bombs?
No, just with the bombs. There's no melee option. Well, it's a good idea.
When I get close to these vegetables and they got a bomb and I don't, I just want to smack them around a little bit. You know, I want to get physical. I got to get that bomb out of their hands. See, he's coming right at me. He was kamikazeing me. I didn't have a bomb, but I was like, you know what? Maybe I can just throw this guy a little punch or something. Punch that vegetable. He dropped a diamond. Good. I'm glad there's diamonds in Nivrig, because if there weren't diamonds in this game, it wouldn't be a proper Amiga game.
Well, yeah, but definitely have to put some diamonds in, even though they make no sense.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Why wouldn't a vegetable drop diamonds? You know, like I don't know. Sounds good to me.
It
Oh,
was
Rami
actually
Rock.
there was a fun bug in it for a while where you could steal bombs off the bad guys, so I might put that back in.
It could be cool. You know, it could be cool because like if you don't have a bomb in your hand and one of the vegetables kamikazes you, if you could like time it right and slap it out of his hand, that could be kind of cool. You love how his fast his feet are moving when he's carrying the bomb. Nice. Steps is he wants me to let you know that the Psycho Pigs game you like is based on a 1987 arcade game called Buddha-san, which is a really good game, and you can play it in the MAME emulator. Yo,
I played with the sound, and well, I saw Psycho Pigs first, and then I discovered it was actually good to sound later on. But yeah, I'm aware of that.
it's a great game. Nice. Yo, D. Frizzell, a baker's dozen of subbing. My man, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it so much, D. Frizzell. Thank you. It's great to have you here. If you're just joining the stream, I got terrible allergies, so if you see me blow my nose or take some water, it's because I'm freaking... It's rough here, man. There's pollen everywhere. But if you're just joining the stream, we are playing Turbo Tomato. It's a first look at Turbo Tomato. It is by Nivrig, getting distributed by Bitmap Soft. Nivrig is with us today in the stream talking about his new game. It's a single-player or two-player co-op arcade game, and it's you versus the vegetables. Pretty crazy. You know what I learned? I didn't realize that tomato is actually a fruit. I always thought tomato is a vegetable. Tomato is actually a fruit.
That's one of the strap lines for the game. Fruit has never been so much fun.
This game's got a lot of great humor, Nivrig. I appreciate it very much. I love that it doesn't take itself too seriously. It makes it so much more fun. Retro Hour. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. The pollen outside before was just insane. I'm liking this. So I'm making it to the potato shed. Now, Nivrig, I started down by the greenhouse. When I get to the potato shed, would that be a boss fight?
That's a boss fight, yeah. So, hit the windows on the shed.
Oh, wow. Excellent. Hit the windows on the shed. Coffee Cup Arcade said check out Turbo Tomato website for more information about release date and features. turbotomato.com. And I also have links. If you do !game in the chat, it'll give you links to Nivrig's Turbo Tomato page as well as Bitmap Soft. It's not available for pre-order yet, but it will be, and I'll be sure to put it in the goodie bag and announce it on all my social media when the game is available for pre-order from Bitmap Soft. They've been super supportive of my streams. All right, here we go.
So if you follow me on itch, or if you sign up for the Bitmap Soft newsletter, you'll get a notification when it's out.
Smash the window. Whoa! Oh, the house is alive. Holy cow!
Yeah.
Oh, boom! Boom!
It's a great tune, great boss fight tune. I love this tune.
Oh, it's so good. And did TDK do this as well? Oh, that's a little bit off the line.
TDK did all the music, yeah.
Where is this?
Let the shit touch you, he'll charge you and smash you.
Oh yeah. I don't quite have a feel for the hitbox yet. Let's go. Boom!
Yeah, I find in this fight you need to get sort of really in sync with the boss's movement, and then you can cream him.
Oh, I went diagonal. I slipped. Oh, okay. So he nips you. He nips you there at the end after he does his charge.
Yeah.
Oh, he got me. Wow.
Diagonal shots are good.
All right. So can I hit him while he's dancing? Boom! Smash that window. Yeah, freaking. Oh, dude, this house is angry. All right, let's get this bomb. Where's this guy? Smash some more windows. Boom!
This is the killer tool shed of death.
Dude, yeah. Danger, danger. Boom! Direct hit. Oh. All right, he's coming back this way. You gotta dance with this boss. I like it. I like bosses. You gotta dance with them. Boom! See, you start going diagonal with those shots. All right, I think we don't have too many more window panes to break. Boom!
Not too long. Another few hits.
Boom! Kill that tool shed dead. Woo!
Yeah.
That was a very elaborate death. I like it. I like it. Oh, I got an extra life. Yes, Sep. Oh, did I miss it? Did I miss the extra life there? I was too slow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need to be quick for the extra lives.
Yeah, Super Tech Boy, good point. I do not condone breaking anyone's windows in real life. Do it in the game. Do it in the Turbo Tomato. Get your aggressions out in the game. World complete. Well done. And so now, again, to complete the world, I didn't have to do all the levels within the world. I just made my way to that tool shed.
Yeah, you took a very long route through that world. But yeah, you don't have to complete all the levels, so you can go back and play the world again. Each level has a level code, so you can start back on any level you've reached. Yeah.
Nivrig, this game is amazing. I'm having so much fun. Alan PPC's 5-year-old daughter is watching and loving the game. That's so cool. Moby's Shed's dead, baby. Shed's dead.
It's dead.
Moby's good one. I was watching some Pulp Fiction the other day. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, don't chuck bombs around either. Right, exactly, Daedalus. Oh, Super Tech Boy's got a good question. Any Easter eggs in this game? It seems like an appropriate game for eggs, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to tell you if there's any Easter eggs. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You
gotta find them yourself, right?
gotta find them.
Oh, we're going into the city now. A clue lies in the wreckage of the shed thing. An article about safety problems at Toxidine Chemical. Yikes. On the other side of the city. Is this the reason for the strange things happening in the garden? Stealing themselves, our heroes prepare to venture into the dangerous streets. Will they find the answers there? The city has such sights to show them. Is this Wuhan by any chance? Oh man. Lady Ilarus, what is up, Lady Ilarus? Great to see you. If you're just joining the stream, we are playing a super fun game. It's a demo of a new game coming out July 31st called Turbo Tomato by Nivrig, who's on the stream with me. It's a single player or 2-player co-op freaking arcade kill all the fruits and vegetables game. It's awesome. Terrible Fire, have a good one. Have a good one, Terrible Fire. Thanks for hanging out, and I'm loving the Terrible Fire 1260. The joke was too soon. I missed the code. What am I doing here? All right. Oh, there's vegetables in it. Whoa. Boom. Got it. Oh, boom.
Yeah, watch it. Don't cross on red.
Don't cross on red. Yeah, and see, another good tip for the kids out there. Don't cross the street on the red light. Wait for the walk sign. Especially in Los Angeles, man. They'll get a ticket. You'll get a ticket. I got busted by the cops for that once. I was riding my bicycle, and I got busted for jaywalking with a bicycle. I learned my lesson the hard way. Here in New York, it's just like no holds barred, man. It's like when there's a gap in the traffic, you just go, baby. Oh no, red light got me. Oh, but did the red light kill the vegetable too? They take crosswalk seriously in the city. Oh, and Mobius, you must be in LA, maybe. I didn't even know I was jaywalking. I was just riding my bike, and the next thing I knew, a cop pulled me over. I was like, "What's going on?" I'm on a bicycle. I got pulled over. Like, it was crazy. I didn't even know I did anything wrong. I was like, "He's like, you were jaywalking." I'm like, "I'm not walking. I'm riding my bike." Exactly, Super Tech Boy has one jaywalk with a bicycle. Exactly. I was speeding on my bike. You know it, Super Tech Boy. Yeah, here in New York, jaywalking's not really a thing either, but sometimes you are taking your life in your hands when you jaywalk.
Visitor.
Oh, what's up? Who's that, Nivrig?
This is one of the test team.
That is one of the testers. Yo, what's your name?
What's your name?
I'm sorry, I couldn't.
Edward.
Edward, what is up, Edward? This game is so much fun. I bet testing this game was a lot of fun for you, right?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite character in the game?
Don't leave it. What's your
Nitro.
Nitro.
Nitro, the green tomato, the second player.
Oh, I'm gonna have to try it. So you can play as Nitro, correct? Just But all I'm gonna have to play is Nitro. That's awesome. What do you like about Nitro?
He's very fast.
Fast is good, especially these enemies, these vegetables are really fast. So I'm gonna have to try playing with him. How far have you gotten in the game?
We've beaten it.
Nice. That is awesome. Good game, Edward. That's so cool. I think I'm gonna see you up on that high score table. You know, when the game launches. I think I got my money on you, Edward. Oh, it's such a good game. What are some of your other favorite games, Edward?
Some of your favorite games?
Dodgy rocks.
Good one. A good one. Someone.
I didn't prompt them.
Dodgy Rocks is so much fun. I agree. Your dad is amazing at making games. His games are so much fun. You're lucky, man. You're lucky to be like the official beta tester.
Yeah.
Is the game? Do you play together with your dad as 2 players?
With my sister.
Oh wow, that is so cool. So do you like Amiga games?
Yeah.
I imagine since Dodgy Rocks is your favorite game, that's cool. When did you first see an Amiga?
I don't remember.
That's so. Do you play like modern games too, or do you like the Amiga better?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like modern games too. What's your favorite modern game?
Minecraft.
Minecraft. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. But I think it's awesome, you know, that you enjoy the new games like Minecraft and the old games too. Because I think a good game is a good game. It doesn't matter what system it's on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one, I think this Turbo Tomato is a good one. It gets you pretty. It's intense, man. There's a lot of action on the screen. You have to be a really good gamer. Yeah. Oh man, I'm so glad you like Amiga. That's great. Does your sister like Amiga too?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome,
Yeah.
awesome.
Sister's just off camera here. She's too shy.
Oh, that's all right. She's welcome to come on the camera if she wants to say hi. Just wave and say hi. Let me just turn myself off here because I'm in the way. Why is this, there we go. That's better. Oh man. So Edward, do you have a favorite part of the game, like a favorite level?
It's the shed.
The shed. Yeah, I just had a big boss fight with the shed, and that was tough. That was very tough. But I like the idea of breaking the windows. That's fun because you know you're not supposed to do that in real life, so it's cool to do it in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Retro Hour. This is awesome. We definitely need some younger folks to get involved with Amiga because we want Amiga to live on past our generation. Edward, what do you want to do when you grow up?
Yeah.
Doesn't know yet.
That's
Yeah.
okay. You know, some of the most interesting people who I know are 40 years old and still don't know what they want to do yet. So there's no rush. There's no rush at all. But if you want to get into game development, you got a great person here to help you out with that. That is cool. That's awesome. Yeah, Edward, it'd be cool to come. Have you been to Amiga Ireland? Not yet. Oh, we gotta get you to Amiga. I've never been there either. So you know, maybe one day we can meet there and we can play this game together in person. That would be so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone watches your stream every week.
Yeah, he streams too. Oh, he watches my stream.
Watches you every week. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
Big
is.
fan of you.
Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you. I really appreciate that, Edward. You like the streams? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can move this out of the way. What's your? Now I'm curious because I want to learn. Like, what's your favorite part of my streams?
Where you play the games.
Yeah, when I play the games. What are some of the games that I played that you really like? I know Dodgy Rocks is one of them. I was a world record holder for a little while there.
You like the shitty one the other week?
Yeah.
Invaya? You like that?
Oh, yeah, that's a really good one. I've been playing that one a lot. Yeah, Michael did an amazing job with that game. It's really addictive. I'm doing a stream coming up in July. I think they announced a date. So there's these other guys who stream too. They're awesome. They're called the Amigos, and every year they do a big charity event to help out, you know, kids with terminal illnesses. It's a really great event, and Last year I beat Reshooter on the stream, and this year I'm gonna beat Envia on the stream. So we're going for it. It's gonna be a good one. Envia is great.
All right.
Oh, a lot of kids like Super Frog. You're right. Yeah, I know Amiga Sons like Super Frog. They're better at it than I am. DJ Nest's Amiga Sons, the Super Frog. Have you played Super Frog, Edward?
No, he doesn't. Yeah, get you to play Super Frog sometime. You might like it.
Yeah. Super Frog's a really good one. You'll like that one, Edward. It's nice. It's a platformer. You know, it's a platformer, and the character's really cool. It's a really cool frog. It's a really good game.
I expect it would be.
Yeah. See, he knows. He knows Amiga's good. Do you ever play some Lemmings?
Lemmings. You haven't played Lemmings either, have you?
No.
He hasn't really played a lot of Amiga games. He's mostly good to Minecraft and Roblox, if we're honest.
Oh, that's cool. But I mean, and some Dodgy Rocks and some Turbo Tomato too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Nivrig. Oh, there she is. I see you back there.
That's the other tester.
What's up?
These guys found so many bugs.
I was just gonna ask you about
Yeah.
that. Like, how is it, Nivrig? You know, when you're in the development process and you're, you know, playing the game on your own, is it harder to find bugs? Is it easier to like put it in the hands of someone else, like Edward, to help find some bugs with the game, or just tweak the game to make it better?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, everybody plays the game differently, and you know, I gave it to these two, and they approached levels in completely different ways and did things I hadn't done, and they found so many bugs.
You like finding the bugs, Edward?
Didn't you find loads of bugs and made it crash loads of time, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
They had a big cheer every time the red and yellow crash screen showed up.
Oh, nice. I love the Amiga crash screen, the Guru meditation screen. I like it so much. I named a YouTube channel after it. It's fun. It's a computer with a soul. It's got a good sense of humor, like this game. In-house beta testers. Yeah, exactly. Do you guys get paid in candy?
Yeah, you know. Yeah, they do. They do.
Oh yeah, DJ Hoffman is saying you guys can get some stars on your star chart for every bug that you find. Oh, and who's who's the young lady back there?
We got a few high fives.
Oh, excellent. Who's the young lady back there?
This is Olivia.
Olivia. Hi, Olivia.
She watches as well every week.
Yeah.
She's a little shy.
Oh, well, thank you for watching my stream every week. That makes me so happy. And thank you for being an amazing tester of this new game that your dad is making. I'm having so much fun playing it. It's like my new favorite game. I love it. Oh, Olivia, yeah, high five. Oh, this is so cool. Oh man, so Olivia, does she? I take it she likes the Amiga as well.
I guess so. To be honest, she likes playing Dodgy Rocks. These
Dodgy
guys
Rocks.
have played maybe like maybe like a tag team sort of Dodgy Rocks variant they came up with. You know, they both played Turbo Tomato quite a lot as well.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. Yo, Nick, have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out. It's a pleasure to have you here. Yeah, so you Turbo Tomato, Dodgy Rocks, 2 great games. They're awesome. What do you have any pro tips, any pro strategy tips for me in Turbo Tomato?
Any tips, Ed?
Always keep moving.
That is a really good idea.
You see?
Always keep moving. That's really smart. It's harder for the enemies to hit you. It's harder to hit a moving target, right? Harder to hit a moving target. Oh, that's a great question. Super Tech Boy is asking, Edward, did you or Olivia come up with any of the characters in the game?
No.
No.
Well, no. You came up with some of the names.
Yeah.
You had some ideas for names and things, and some good suggestions about how the game would be better played sometimes,
Yeah.
as well as the bugs. So it definitely helps.
What were some of those suggestions that made the game better?
There's different things about it would be better if you could have a power up here, if it dropped the ball, or if it dropped like the bosses dropping extra lives when you beat them. So that was a good addition.
That's really
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, that's really cool because sometimes after that boss fight, you get pretty beat up. You know, you've been getting all the way through that world, and you're pretty beat up, and you could definitely use some extra life. You know.
And the extra energy drops during the boss fights.
Oh, that's really helpful. Really helpful. The Amiga Tony's saying he wants to say a big thank you to Olivia and Edward for helping with the development on the game, and I agree 100%. Thank you guys so much for your help. How cool is it that you guys help make a game that people around the world are gonna have so much fun playing?
Yeah.
That's so cool. This game started in your house, man. This game was made in your house, you know, and people like literally around the world are gonna be playing the game. Look, I'm in New York City and I'm playing the game. I love it. That's just so much fun.
Dodgy Rocks was actually started as a game for Edward. So.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. And I know Dodgy Rocks was originally on a mobile device, right? And then Rob Cranley ported it to the Amiga.
Yeah, it started off as a Power Rangers game a couple of years ago because Edward was really into Power Rangers, and it started off as a game that a 5-year-old at the time could play. So that's where the simple left and right controls came from with the Power Rangers theme. But obviously, I couldn't release it as Power Rangers.
That makes a lot of sense. Super Tech Boy has got another great question. Edward, do you or Olivia, do you guys have any ideas for any new games that you would like to see your dad make?
No.
No.
Not so much yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, just enjoy these for now, and I'm sure he's gonna come up with something cool. It's just awesome that your uncle, and your dad were making this game so many years ago, and they kind of put it away for a while. And now they got inspired, and we're all gonna get to enjoy it. That's how awesome is that?
Yeah. Pretty awesome.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's so cool. Oh, that's great. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'm gonna keep playing the game because it's so much fun. I'm heading to the big city now. You guys want to watch me play? Let's see. You guys tell me how good or bad I am. I'm usually pretty bad.
We'll see.
We'll see.
What do you say?
We'll see.
We'll see. Okay, yeah.
Gauntlet is thrown down, Bill. Go for it.
What did you say? Sorry, Nivrig.
The challenge is thrown down. The gauntlet is down.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Coffee Cup Arcade is asking. His daughter says she wants to play with Olivia. Whoa. What is no tomato? Oh, look at that. Boom. Got it. Okay. Whoa. Nivrig, now do you see a difference between like kids playing the game and adults? Because I feel like when I was in my youth, I was a better gamer than I am now. I'm getting a little older. Reflexes getting a little bit slower. Bones getting a little weaker. You know what I'm saying? Do the kids just blaze through these games easier than adults?
They play a lot faster. I tend to be a bit more cautious and try not to get hit a few times, but they kind of just blaze through it.
Yeah.
I'm doing your strategy, Edward. I'm moving. I'm never stop moving. Oh,
Yeah.
I like it. It's a good strategy because these guys get confused. Boom. I'll pick up that watermelon.
If you see that ball, it's swinging mace shield.
No, it's a Super Bowl. That one.
Oh, I thought it was a swinging mace shield.
Yeah. You don't
Like that.
seem to be getting too many power-ups here for some reason.
Oh,
Glitch in the demo or something.
because it knows I don't need them.
Yeah.
I love these
really
guys on the
love it.
scooters. I really want to get into more of the lore of the game because you did some amazing character development. Is the physical edition gonna have like a cool booklet with all the enemies in it and stuff?
It'll have a manual. I'm not sure exactly what's in it.
I'm gonna go straight ahead. I'm gonna move forward and go straight ahead. City center, yeah. Let's just go straight down Broadway.
That's probably gonna mean trouble.
It's gonna be hard, right? It's harder to just take the straight route.
Yeah. If you go up the way, it's more harder.
Yeah, straight up is more difficult. Maybe I should have taken the outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry about the bad cropping on my VHS cam, but I can't see Edward right now. He's gotta come a little bit more towards you. There he is. There he is. Nice.
You're
This
on
is
the
cool.
screen.
You guys are the coolest guests I've ever had. I really enjoy having you on the stream. Oh, we got Marmax, wild warriors from the Badlands. Marmax are lethal weapons. Banana Bandersnatch, often travel in bunches. That's a great, I guess that's a Bandersnatch reference. I love that, love Bandersnatch. I'll pick up those cherries. Get that broccoli guy, boom. The characters are so good in this game. I love how he's on a little scooter there. Pick up that pepper. Boom. Oh, interesting. And that the bomb blew up the other. Oh, he got me. He got me. And you know what it is too? It's
Here's another tip. Don't walk through the traffic lights when they're red.
Oh, don't walk through traffic lights when they're red. Not only will I get a ticket, but I think they zap me too. Awesome. Thanks, Edward.
You're welcome.
Pineapple. Boom. And these guys, you know what's tricky? When the enemies take multiple hits, that's tricky. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna stay away from the. I see. Oh, there it's yellow, so I'm not even gonna go down there. I'm just gonna. Now it's green, so green means go. Now it's yellow. Oh, look out. Boom, and then here comes the red. Okay. Now, am I noticing that the enemies have friendly fire? They can hurt each other as well. That's cool. I like that. Okay, cool. Oh, let me just get rid of that bomb. Perfect. That was intense. And I love how different, you know, the city is from the. I mean, it makes sense that the city is different from the garden, but it's just cool that you have these two totally different worlds. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Edward's good with the pro tips. I agree.
Well, Edward spent a lot of time on this game.
Yep.
Retro Hour, yes, the American traffic lights do have yellow. We've got red, yellow, and green. Yellow means hurry up, red's coming.
Yeah.
This game, like Dodgy Rocks, is very addicting. Oh, so I'm going straight through the middle. Where am I now? I'm in the. Oh, we're in the park. Park life. It looks like there's a football field to the right of me as well. So if now here's a question. Ram, I'll ask you your question next. I got a question for you guys. I'm going straight up the middle, but let's just say I wanted to like get a high score. Would it make more sense? Like, see, in this case, let's just say I beat this level. I can go straight right to the boss fight, or it makes sense to do a little parry to the side, head over to the football field, and maybe rack up some more points. Would that make sense?
You could do that, yeah. I'm not sure you can actually go straight forward from Park Life to the boss.
Ah.
I can't remember if you can, but yeah, you can. Yeah, you can travel around the levels as you like. You can't go backwards. Is the only thing.
Yeah.
So you must always keep moving forwards.
Yeah.
Got it. These characters are amazing. Oram is asking again, Nivrik, how many levels are there?
37.
37, yes. Expert answers from Edward again.
Yeah.
Thank you, Edward.
I've been watching it downstairs.
So there's 37 levels and 4 worlds.
Yeah, 37 levels, 4 worlds, 4 boss fights, something like 20 or 30 different types of enemies.
Incredible. I mean, it's a big game. Now, Edward, I got a question for you. The bombs bounce off the walls and bounce off objects. Is it like a good? Is it a good strategy to use that? I've been just going like trying to get direct hits, but is it good? Is it good to embrace the bounce?
I don't really know what that question.
Got it.
Should you bounce the bombs, or should you just go for straight hits?
If you want to play basketball, yes.
Oh, good point.
Have you played it?
You can play basketball
If you
style.
get enough distance, you can actually play basketball with it.
You can, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
You can get to the perfect distance and bounce it off the wall and catch it again.
Oh,
Yep.
Interesting. So you actually can bounce them off the wall.
With it.
That's so cool. Yo, I'm sorry, Lady Atherus, I didn't see that you rated me before. I'm really, really sorry about that. Thank you so much for the raid, Lady Atherus. If you're still here, I appreciate you so much. She's an amazing streamer here on Twitch as well, and she does a lot of cool like Apple II stuff. And she's a really, really great positive streamer. And Fujitsa, thank you for the follow. K German 98, thank you for the follow. And Might and Macic, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Always the best guest on AmigaBill. Dude, I know, man. I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky that Nivrig and Edward and Olivia came on the stream today. It's such a nice surprise for me because I had no idea. I had no idea that I was going to have so many cool guests. Yeah, the game is coming out on July 31st. It's available from Bitmap Soft. If you do !game in the chat, it will give you links to the Turbo Tomato website, as well as Bitmap Soft. It's not available for pre-order yet, but keep an eye on Bitmap Soft if you want to get the game. That's where you'll be able to get it. And while you're at Bitmap Soft, man, pick up some other great titles. They have some really cool stuff at Bitmap Soft. So I got a question for you, Edward and Olivia. I mean, today, modern games, the graphics are so good. And you got your PlayStation, your Xbox, the graphics are amazing. Now, on the Amiga, it can't do graphics like a PlayStation can, like the modern PlayStations can. But does that matter to you?
Modern games, but on old computers, they're a lot more made out of cubes.
Yeah, the graphics are made out of cubes more, exactly. Now, do you like the older style graphics?
I'd say both for modern and old.
That's cool. I like them both too. I think there's some really cool artwork that's achieved with the older systems like the Amiga. The artwork is really beautiful. Even though it's not as like photorealistic with real-time ray tracing and all that stuff. Some of the artwork is just stunning. I appreciate both art forms very, very well. F. Sandstrom, thank you so much for the subscription. I am doing well. Thank you very, very much. And Super Tech Boy is asking, so on July 31st, there'll be a physical copy available from Bitmap Soft, and there will be a digital download available in the future, but it'll be a little bit down the road after the physical release. Nivrig, you're saying like maybe a couple weeks, maybe a month, something like that.
Something like that, yeah. I'm not sure at the moment exactly how that's going to shake out, but yeah, the physical version will be out first on July 31st.
Cool. Level complete. Time bonus 1405. Push button. Yeah, Acid Bottle's definitely picking this one up. Great job, Nivrig. Oh yeah, I can't wait to pick this game up too. I'm really excited about the physical release, especially if there's a manual with all the characters in it. This is a game where like the characters in the manual will like play a big role because the characters are so creative, and that they're going by fast. So I don't have a handle on all different characters, and they each have like such funny names and funny characteristics. It's really, really cool.
And with the level structure as well, you won't see all the characters on the first playthrough either. But yeah, I'll pass that on to Bitmap stuff and put the manual together. We can put in a section, if there's room for a section about all the characters. But I think we'll want to keep a few of them secret as well.
That'd be cool. A couple surprise. Yeah, that'd be neat. Yeah, Any7 would love to get a floppy disk of it. Is the physical version gonna come with a floppy? Because I know some of it's hard to get floppies. People don't make new floppies anymore. So I know some folks give out like a thumb drive or something, and you could burn your own floppy. If there's gonna be a floppy in it?
Yeah, the physical edition will be a floppy, and it's a little bit special. So keep an eye out for it.
It's gonna have a floppy disk, and there's gonna be some more special sauce in it. I dig it.
Yeah, we our Bitmap Soft have done a couple minor miracles with the floppy, I think. So yeah, keep an eye out for it.
I can't wait. This game, you know what, Nivrig? Just like Dodgy Rocks, this game just gives me some like super positive vibes. This game just makes me happy. While I'm playing this game, it makes me feel great, man. I love it. I love the character, the lead character, all the enemies. The music fits the game really well. The graphics fit the game really well. This game makes me really happy. Puts me in a good mood.
Yeah, I mean, I like to get a lot of humor into it, and the characters and the different animations and. Even the comedy explosions of the enemies, it's all just a bit of fun.
I love it.
Yeah.
Do you like seeing all the body parts of the fruits and vegetables there, Edward? Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's fun, and the good thing is too, you can eat healthy too. You kill enough vegetables, and you can get a good meal out of it.
Yeah.
You can make a salad. I like that this is...
The tomato's eating its own kind of people.
Yeah. the cannibal tomato. Alright, we go. Boom. Got it. And that's great.
It's having so much fun.
Yep.
Dude, the game is so much fun. All right, is there another boss fight coming up? Because I went right. Can I
Yeah,
get?
there is.
Oh boy.
Are you on the World 2 boss?
Yeah.
And
There's
maybe
only one up in the corner.
gotcha. You know what I might do after this boss fight? Maybe I'll just check out the other character. I don't want to play too much of the game. You know, I know there's a lot of levels, but I don't want to spoil too much. You know, I want folks to get excited for it.
So this boss in the demo version is probably a little bit too hard. So,
Okay. That's tricky. How do you even? I mean, I wish I knew, but like, how do you even go about clean the pipes? How do you even like go about whoa? Like the algorithms that it takes to get the enemy proper, you know, proper AI. Whoa.
There's no secrets, trial and error. You have a go and see what it's like, and then you iterate on it and until it just feels right. And I actually I could have spent a month on this boss, just tuning it and playing it 100 times.
It looks to me like it looks to me like I don't shoot the empty pipes. I need to shoot it when there's a worm in the pipe.
Yeah, so you hit the rats, and they go back in the pipe, so you'll kill them all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of rats here in New York City. There's more rats than humans here in New York.
Bill, shoot them from far down from them.
Far
Don't
away.
go right up to them, and just go straight up to them. You're gonna take a lot of damage. You need to keep moving and shoot them from diagonal ways.
Oh, shoot them diagonally. That makes a lot of sense. That's hard.
Yeah.
See, Edward's good. I don't know if I'm good enough to do that. He's got skill.
He's got the skills here.
Yeah.
And also, if you hit a rat, it goes back in, so it reduces the number of shooting rats.
Oh, okay. So every time I hit a rat, it goes back in. It makes sense. Get out of here, you sneaky little rat. You got me. The rat. So is this like a boss, or is it a collection of bosses, collection of rats?
Yeah, this level is a boss fight.
Yeah.
You get 6 rats. The boss is 6 rats.
6 rats. Got it.
Yeah.
1 rat in each pipe.
First, you need to hit.
Woo!
4 each.
Woo! Now, see, Edward's strategy is really good. I just don't. I'm still learning the diagonal technique. The reason why, one thing I like looking at where their fire comes from, and then I know like what pipe they're in. You know.
Exactly. You can spot them. You can track them off screen.
Yeah, you can track where they're coming from and what's out from their blast.
Energy.
I think it's bedtime here, so these guys are going to sign off now.
Yo, Edward and Olivia, thank you so much for coming on the stream. Thank you so much for being pro beta testers for this game. Thank you for the pro strat tips. And thank you for watching my streams. Can I pause? Is there a pause button?
Yep. Or button 2.
Oh, perfect. Let me just get these guys full screen. Yo, have a great night, Olivia and Edward. It was a pleasure, and an honor to talk to you both. I'm so glad you enjoyed the stream, and thank you for doing incredible beta testing and for the pro tips.
You guys give Bill a wave and say goodnight.
Bye, Bill.
Take
See you
care,
next
Edward.
week.
Bye, Olivia. Thank you so much for coming on. Great meeting
Thanks.
you. Oh, man. Nivrig, they're so cool. Your kids are awesome.
I love it.
Oh, that's so cool. Super Tech Boy, the real question is a tomato protagonist also a product of Toxidine chemicals? New York has...
That is indeed a deep question that is not answered in the game because it was too dark.
Fair enough. Oh, man. All right. So button 2 brings up the pause menu. And you can change on the fly the music and the sound effects. I'm definitely keeping the music on. Well, oh.
And you also have a skip level on every level as well. So there's no getting stuck on a level that's too frustrating. You can just skip over it.
That's awesome.
But that will not give you a code for the high score.
I did it. I killed the rats, Nivrig.
Yeah. Well, hey.
I love it. There's so much carnage happening right now. Those are explosive rats. Woo! Smoke coming out of those pipes. Oh, where's my extra life?
Give it a minute.
There we go. Got it. Boom. And there's the exit. Boom, and out we go. That is amazing. Sep, Sep, I'm doing well, Sep. I'm playing well. I'm feeling good. You know, I've been practicing. I've been playing some late night in VIA. I'm feeling my gaming skills coming back a little bit. Oh man, Nivrig, I don't want to. I'm gonna restart because I just want to check out the other character. I don't want to play too much of the game, you know. Oh, now we're going to a swamp. You know what? I'll read this once it's up on the screen. I'm guessing there'll be, because this is just a very early demo, there'll be a graphic here. Yeah,
I actually have those images now. They're just not in this demo.
No worries. On emerging from the once rat-infested pipes, our heroes are assaulted by the stench of the swamp and its things. But this is no nocturnal aroma. The root of events in the garden becomes clear. Weird mutational compounds pumping out from Toxodyne headquarters tower. The tower looms in the distance. Their resolve strong, our heroes press on. You know, this is really creative, Nivrig, because I love how it's not random, man. You're like on a journey. You have a destination, and you have to fight your way to the final destination. It's really, really smart.
Yeah, one of the things I always loved about my favorite Amiga game is probably Alien Breed 3D, and one of the things I always loved about it was the story that you got in between the levels after each level. So I just decided, yeah, we need something here so it's not just random carnage, although random carnage is kind of fun.
Yeah, that's really smart. It adds so much. It adds so much to the game, and just getting those little breaks, because this game is super intense, and it's just nice to get those little breaks, and just adding the background of the characters, adding the humor into the characters, and the storyline, the fact that you have a beginning and a destination. It makes the game so much richer.
Yeah, and and a bit like Colin was saying last week, there's a lot of effort that's gone into the end game sequence as well. Should you beat the final boss? And the final boss itself is, I counted it up, but it's the size of an 8-bit game on its own. So there's a whole end sequence to get to.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Yo, Captain John, tell little Amiga son good night. He loves the game, Nivrig. This is such a good game. I think families are gonna really enjoy this game because it's super fun for adults like me, and then obviously the kids like it too. And it's, dude, beta tested by kids. That shows that it's gonna be very kid friendly, you know.
Yeah. So the game was, there's been a couple of months delay just with various things, and the game has been absolutely tested and polished to death over the past couple of months. We've had that bit of extra time, and I think it really does show. I think anyway. It was in March or April time.
I'm sure it's going to come, even further between now and July. DJ Hoffman says we've all been cheated by crappy endings in the 80s and 90s. Agreed, DJ Hoffman, agreed. Hop, I had such a good time with you the other day, and Metal Gear is amazing, dude. Yeah, thank you again for coming on. Thanks for your amazing work with Metal Gear. It's so good. Shadow of the Beast was the greatest ending. I never saw the ending of Shadow of the Beast Trap Shot because I wasn't good enough to beat the game. But what was good was the death scene in Shadow of the Beast 2 with the Miami Vice guitars. I like that a lot. Okay, so it says one player start Turbo. So, okay, so you can also start Nitra. Now, Edward was saying that Nitra is actually his favorite character because Nitra's fast.
Nitra's fast. You notice that Nitra doesn't have as much shields to start with, but if you get power-ups and things, the two characters will become more or less equal.
Got it. So your shields are bad, but you're fast. You have to take evasive maneuvers.
Yeah.
I was definitely taking advantage of Turbo's shield abilities.
Yeah.
I love Apidia. Yeah, Apidia is amazing. And Agony. See, Agony is a game I can actually beat. Apidia I never beat. Good point, DJ Nest. AmiNet is not working today. It's a really great point. Wimpia. The most common mutant poses little danger.
Wimpy.
Straw Batty. Soft on the inside and outside, easily squashed. Oh, there she is. Oh, wow. Yeah, the speed increase is nuts. And if you do Edward's strategy, you know, always keep moving, then I definitely could see the fast character being really advantageous to you. If you take the fast moving technique, I gotta be careful here. One thing that I have to be more assertive with the direction of my shots.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting sometimes I get a little sloppy, and I'm looking at the enemy on the right, but then I throw the bomb into the wall on the left, and that's just a recipe for disaster. I have to shoot the bomb. Let's see. Now, let's bounce one off the wall. Boom. Oh, that one exploded. So, now, that's a good question. When do the bombs bounce off the wall versus exploding into the wall?
They shouldn't explode when they hit a wall. They should always bounce off a wall. But if you're really close, when it hits you again, it will explode.
Okay, so if you're further away, you can throw the bomb into the wall and it'll bounce back. But if you're close, it will detonate.
Yeah, I mean, if you throw a bomb, it won't, and it bounces. If it hits you again, it will explode. But there's a point where it starts to slow down, and if you get it there, you'll be able to catch it again.
Got it. Yeah, I hope Aminet is alright. Hopefully it's just some maintenance. Cool cucumber, lanky green freaks. Prefer to stay chilled. Tangerina, small but with a tough skin, more dangerous than they look. Yeah, I like the fast character.
Yeah, you didn't actually get a speed power up on the whole run you were playing with Turbo, which is something I need to take a note of because you should have.
Oh wow!
I would expect you to.
Oh, what? Come on, in, babe. What? Oh wow! What's that? My wife is delivering cookies and tea through the door. No one can see you back there, babe. Don't worry. I'm gonna go. Yeah, too, babe. Do you want to play a game with me? Do you want to play this game with me later? Okay, no worries. Okay, no worries. Yeah, no, she's working hard making chocolates. Let me go grab my cookies. Food for barbecue.
So,
Wow. Wow. Thanks, babe. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. I just got a delivery of vegan cookies for my wife. They're called Oops cookies because she made them by accident once. So I'm super psyched. Sorry, and I got some great tea. I got some great tea in this awesome Commodore mug that I got at Ami Party. Thank you, DJ Ness. I wanted her to come on stream and play 2-player, but she's got some deadlines. She's cooking. Today this is a holiday weekend here in the United States. Tomorrow's Memorial Day. And she's got some clients that she is cooking for, so she's got the pedal to the metal. Great strategy. What I miss? I did nothing but stand around and still completed the level. Yeah, let them beat each other up.
the first few levels are quite easy, and they give you extra. They do give you extra bonuses and things like that. So
yeah,
I just noticed the bug. I just noticed the bug.
I'm a lucky guy, man. I got cookies and tea delivered to me during my stream. I did well. I did all right in the break. What did you notice?
The turbo score hasn't zeroed out because you started as Nitro.
Oh. So the 53,130 is from my previous game.
Yeah.
Interesting. The original Patrick, this game is awesome. I'm having so much fun with it. And we are with Nivrig, the creator of it. It's called Turbo Tomato. Whoops. It's a 2-player game. It's coming out July 31st. I need to get some liquid in me. Yo, Chips and Bricks. Thank you so much for the raid, Chips and Bricks. That is so kind of you. Thank you so much. Nosferatu Offense, thank you so much for the follow. Chips and Bricks, I hope you had a great stream, and thank you so much for the raid. You all are in for a treat. We are getting a sneak peek of a brand new Amiga game called Turbo Tomato. It's coming out July 31st. It's going to be available from Bitmap Soft. If you do !game in the chat, it will give you links to the game's website. It'll also give you a link to Bitmap Soft, where it's going to be available for purchase. It's coming out as a physical edition first, and then it's going to be available as a digital download sometime after. Vagabond King, thank you for the follow. Guy Later, thank you so much for the follow. DJ Psycho, thank you so much for the raid, DJ Psycho. Wow, 2 amazing raids, a double raid. DJ Psycho, thank you so much for the raid, as well as Chips and Bricks. Thank you both so much for the raids. I hope you both had great streams. We are joined today by Nivrig, who's right below me. Nivrig is the creator of this amazing game called Turbo Tomato. It is a new game coming out on July 31st from Bitmap Soft. It's a 2-player or single-player game, 2-player co-op, 2 different characters, and it's wild, man. There's a lot of angry vegetables in this game. It's crazy. It's a garden raid, and y'all are in luck because in 30 minutes, I'm going to be raffling off a copy of the brand new Amiga OS 3.2, courtesy of retropassion.co.uk. I'm hoping Retro Passion is able to join us for that, but we'll see. Mr. Cola, thank you so much for the resub. Mr. Cola, not only is Mr. Cola a sub here, he's also an AmigaBill All Access patron. Mr. Cola, thank you so much for your support. One of the nicest dudes in the community. I freaking love Mr. Cola. Ryan Pyro, thank you for the follow, Ryan Pyro. If you're just joining my stream, coming in from the raid, welcome. I'm Bill, and I stream Amiga stuff here almost every Sunday on Twitch, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. That's New York City time. And I like to play classic Amiga games, new Amiga games, do some artwork. But my favorite thing to do is to have guests on. There's so many cool things happening in the Amiga community, and there's so many cool people in the Amiga community. I love having people come on and show me what they're working on. And today we are joined by Nivrig, creator of Turbo Tomato, also creator of Dodgy Rocks, one of my favorite games from last year. Nivrig, you haven't ordered your OS 3.2 yet? Maybe you're going to win it, Nivrig. Maybe you don't have to order it. Oh, and another thing is... the Finnish retailer is sold out of Amiga OS 3.2. Interesting. Well, definitely Retro Passion. Retro Passion's got them, and they're going to start shipping very, very soon if they haven't already started from Retro Passion. I know some other folks have started shipping it. Amiga OS 3.2 has landed in the USA. We've got it here, so some folks are getting it out, which is really, really cool. And I guess I'll play for about another 10 minutes, and then I'll get into raffle mode. But Retro Passion wants everyone to know that, let's say you already ordered 3.2 from Retro Passion and you enter this competition and you win, then you're going to get a refund. So if you already ordered from Retro Passion and you want to try and get your order for free, you'll get refunded. I hope everyone can hear the music all right. This sounds good. Thank you, Trapshot Live. It's Rocky, yeah. Courageous and experienced, never gets up in a fight. He takes multiple hits. Pebble Dash, move fast and break things, rarely considers their actions. Alright, whoa. Yeah, this is super intense, and I'm using Edward's strategy. We had some really cool guests on the stream earlier too. We had 2 of the beta testers of this game on the stream, Edward and Olivia. And they're pro beta testers and giving me some really good strats.
Yeah, Edward wants to add one more thing. Top tip, Bill, that Nitro is weaker than Turbo.
Nitro's weaker than... Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't actually throw the bombs as far as well. I forgot about that. So yeah, everyone's more about my game than I do.
Okay, so there's 2 characters in the game, Turbo and Nitro. Turbo is the red tomato, and I was playing with Turbo earlier, and now I'm playing with Nitro, and she's the green one on the upper right, and you can play together on the screen at the same time. But being that I'm here all by myself, and I'm playing single player. This will be the first raffle where just 2 people participate. 99% of the people already ordered it. Then your odds will be good, Captain. Your odds will be good. But like I said, Mr. Cola, thank you for the host. Retro Passion did want people to know, if you did order the game and pay for it, and you win the raffle, then you can get a refund. Yo, the Amiga Guru, one of the a key component of the Amiga game scene. Also a beta tester of Turbo Tomato is saying thank you for another great stream. Gotta go. Thanks for the heads up, John. And Bill and Edward and Olivia are so cute. Yeah, yo, Tony, thank you for hanging out, my man. Tony also has an amazing blog where he writes like in-depth reviews of games. He knows when it comes to Amiga games, the man is an absolute genius. He knows what's up. Go check out the Amiga Guru blog. Tony, if you want to drop a link to your blog in the chat, man, go for it.
Yeah. Tony has such a knowledge of what makes games good, so yeah, listen to him.
Is Amiga OS 3.2 worth getting? I think so, Vassy. I've been playing around with it a little bit. I haven't gotten deep into it, but so far I've been playing with it, and I like it. Milo Shalka, that's a great idea for a stream. For some reason, I think my chances of making that happen are on the slim side, but I'd be open to it. I'd be a moderator, you know? Oh, nice. The original Patrick, you got Terrible Fire 1260, and you're thinking of getting the OS 3 too? Nice. We can take a look. We can take a look at OS 3 too if you guys want. I don't have it. Right now I'm still running 314 on my real Amiga. But we can take a peek. We can take a peek at it. How long is my segment in the charity stream? Super Tech Boy, I believe you're talking about the Amigathon. It's usually 1 hour. I'm not sure how long they're giving me this year. I think it's an hour. I've done the Amigathon I think every year, and it's always been 1 hour. Oh wow, Amiga Guru doesn't just review games. He did a mini documentary a while ago. That's awesome, Amiga Freak. The built-in ADF support is very cool on Amadeus. You know, if you have a GoTech or a GoX like I do, it's not quite as important in my opinion. But like, for example, on my other Amiga 1200, I've got a real floppy drive. I don't have a GoX or a GoTech in it. And I've always, you know, there's our third-party programs that you can use to mount ADFs on Workbench, and I always use those. And having it built into the operating system is really, really nice.
Hit the drum again, though.
What's that, Nivrig?
Someone got it for you now. The waist drum in the middle is like spreads radiation around the level if you hit it. So
I saw that. I saw a toxic drum. Yeah, Edward's right. I love the bounce off the wall there. That was cool. Let's get this worm. I'm not doing well at picking up the drops. Let's get this spud. Oh yeah, see? The throw went a little bit short. I thought I was gonna hit him, but the throw.
Yeah.
I was good at hitting myself. There we go.
So the two characters do play differently, but if you collect enough power-ups, they can even up in the stats and strength and speed and things like that.
Got you. So eventually they can even out once you get the enough power-ups.
Yeah. It's just how you choose to play at the start.
Getting an 060 accelerator for the 1200 seems really hard. I mean, I finally got one that I'm so happy with the Terrible Fire 1260. It's such a great accelerator. But you know what? I think an 030 kind of is the sweet spot for an Amiga 1200. Obviously, you want to play like modern AGA demos, you're gonna want that 060. But 030 is a nice sweet spot for the 1200. Oh, you got two busted 500s. Oh man, I hope you get one working Amadeus. Compared to the 500, the 1230 is absurdly powerful. Agreed. Super Tech Boy's got a good question. Is there friendly fire? He said that he sees friendly fire for the AI, but are they trying to kill each other as well, or are they just getting caught in the crossfire?
Yeah, there is friendly fire for the enemies, but they are only attacking the players. But there's enough randomness in their decisions that it makes that sometimes they will hit each other and themselves. Especially the lower level ones will quite often hit themselves, but the higher level ones, as you get on in the game, will take avoiding action and have a bit more smarts about when they fire.
Once you go 060, there's no turning back, DJ Nest. I know, man. I know. It's so good. It just makes everything run so well. I have to practice my diagonal techniques.
Yeah.
They're gonna be really important.
I mean, the rat bosses, you can mostly kill those off screen using diagonals, and certainly the shed boss is much easier if you can get the diagonals right. Because he doesn't attack you on the diagonal; he only attacks straight down.
Gotcha. Yeah, he kind of. I was trying to learn his pattern. He kind of like hops and then smashes straight down, right?
Yeah.
Ryan Pyro, thank you so much for the follow, Ryan. I appreciate that very, very much. If you're new to my streams, I'm Bill, and I stream here almost every Sunday on Twitch, 2 p.m. New York City time. I like to stream old games, new games, but my favorite thing to do is to have guests on, and today I'm joined by Nivrig, creator of this awesome game, Turbo Tomato, I'm playing right now. It's so much fun. It comes out on July 31st from Bitmap Soft as a physical release. There'll be a digital download available not too long after that. Doing it OS 3.2 style, physical first, then digital. Oh, there we go, boom. I got strength. Okay, cool. It dropped a dumbbell and I got some strength.
So strength is how far you throw the bombs.
Okay, gotcha. And with the shield.
That's your yellow energy bar.
Ah, yellow energy bar, got it. I got the bomb in my hand. I was ticking down. I panicked and I threw it into the wall. Boom. That was a nice little bounce off the wall technique there. Oh, the guy down there is still alive. I gotta take him out. These corners are tough.
Yeah.
And I still have in my brain. I still need a visual on the enemy. I keep forgetting that I can get him from off screen. I gotta fix that. Boom. Kill that sucker. Kill him dead. He's dead. Get the spud. Let's get rid of the 3. Oh, I walked right into that bomb. That was terrible. All right, let's pick this one up. I love the countdown on the bombs. That's a really cool technique, Nivrig. It's fun.
Yeah, it means you can't just run around holding the bomb until you're ready. It puts a bit of extra pressure on.
Yeah. Chips and bricks. Is there an option for Sir Garbage Truck and myself as arrogant bastards? Dude, Chips and Bricks, you guys are welcome to come on the stream anytime. Chips and Bricks, it'd be an honor to have both of you. Let's do it. Chips and Bricks. Chips and Bricks, are you in my Discord by any chance? If you do ! Discord, I would love to have you and Sir Garbage Truck on. That'd be amazing. Please, if you're on Discord, definitely join up and then send me a message. That'd be really, really cool. I would love to talk demo scene. I have so much fun talking demo scene with Hoffman. It'll be great to talk to the legends. I need to thank you, Chips and Bricks. I need to educate myself more, on demo scene, because being here in the States, I wasn't as connected to it growing up as I was other aspects of Amiga. So, here in the States, I was really into the video part. I was into Genlocks. I was into video toasters, games as well. But the nowadays, the demo scenes really got me the most excited. Mr. Wolverine DK, thank you so much for the follow, Mr. Wolverine. It's a pleasure to have you. I need to check Amiga Cam I need to check VHS Cam because Sir Garbage Truck. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do it for sure. That'll be a lot of fun. I got so many questions for you guys. Amiga Freak says you and Mr. Brimmel need to try and get on too to talk about Amiga music. Oh, dude, Amiga Freak. Yes, please. If anyone, speaking of guests, if anyone wants to come on, it's sometimes it's tricky for me to reach out. So if anyone wants to come on, don't hesitate. Just reach out to me, and yeah, man, it'll be great. My favorite thing to do is to have guests on. So Amiga Freak, definitely, we could definitely show clips from your documentary. It's the Amiga Freak is talking about the Amiga Works Alistair Brimble documentary. Where I got it? I think it might be in my. Do I have it handy? This one right here. Super Frog on the cover. I would love if Alistair wants to come on and you, Paul, that'd be amazing. It'd be so cool. Oh, Mr. Wolverine DK, about time I pushed the follow button. Greetings from Denmark. Thank you so much for the follow, Mr. Wolverine. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying the stream. We are joined by Nivrig, creator of this awesome game, Turbo Tomato. I really want to play the game 2 players so badly. Well, let me quit, and then let me just see what it looks like with 2 players on. Quit. It would be fun. It'd be fun to start playing some games that really take advantage of the 060. I haven't really done that. I did a little bit of it with the Raspberry Pi. You know, when we were playing those first-person shoot 'em up games, and that worked really well. But now it'd be great to do it on a real Amiga. All right, so let's just say I want to play 2 players. 2 player start team. Okay, so you got 1 player start as Turbo, 1 player start as Nitra, and 2 players start as team.
Yeah.
And now, who did the artwork here, Nivrig?
Kevin Saunders, Dent, you go play.
Of course,
He's
Kevin's
done-
the man. Kevin Saunders,
Yeah.
Invent71. He's incredible. He's done so many amazing graphics for the Amiga community. You know, Reshoot Proxima 3, Boss Machine, and amazing stuff. I'm so glad you're enjoying the stream, Mr. Wolverine DK. I appreciate it. It's even though it's over 20 years since you had an Amiga, you still love the scene and the computer. That's so cool. And you know what's really cool, Mr. Wolverine, is like you don't need a real Amiga, you know, to enjoy Amiga. There's so many great options for emulation, whether you're doing software emulation, you know, with WinUE, FSUE, Amiga Forever, or you're doing hardware emulation, you know, or implementation. You got Mr. Raspberry Pi. There's so many cool ways to do it. See, I was very careful with my choice of words there, Nivrig. So I didn't realize that Syndicate would benefit from an 060. So here we are. There's both of us on the screen. I love it. That's so cool. Oh man, I wish I had a second person here to play with. But that's awesome, Nivrig. Amazing. It's so amazing.
Yeah, and the second player can join at any time. Well, most times, just the end of levels and things you can't join, but they can just join in at any time.
Oh, they can join at any time. Got it. So I can just play around and then let's see what happens if I try and go off the screen. Do they go off the screen?
No, you still.
Gotcha.
Yeah, both players have to remain on the screen, so it'll.
And there's
Yeah,
no.
that was actually really difficult to get right.
Oh wait, there is friendly fire, or no?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there is friendly fire. Ooh, that can get interesting. Kind of like sometimes friendly fire turns into a bit of a competition. Yeah, Syndicate's great. I love it. Oh, Sir Garbage Truck's got a great question for you, Nivrig. Did you do this in assembly language or something else?
Yeah, it's all assembly language. When I shifted it over to the Mac, there's quite a lot of Python that's come in as well, but the game itself is currently 40,000 lines of assembly language.
40,000 lines of assembly language. Amazing. So you mentioned Mac. So this game is going to be available for other platforms too?
No, I moved over to the development environment to the Mac.
Ah, got it.
I'm using the VS Code Amiga assembly extension, which means I can just basically write everything in sort of a modern editor.
Nice. That is awesome. Okay, that sounds good, Mr. Wolverine. The Vampire, standalone Vampire V4, another great option. Totally. So many games were hardly playable on the base Amiga 500. Syndicate's one of them. Once the screen gets busy, the frame rate drops to horrible levels. Ah, okay, got you. Yeah, it's interesting, Daedalus. I used to play, when Syndicate came out, I had an 020 in my 2000, so that was how I played it. Yo, Tenmark, happy Sunday to you, Tenmark. Hope all is well, buddy. Great to see you. VS Code plus Amiga assembly plugin equals awesome. Right on, Hoffman. Totally. Nivrig, we're like getting close. We're getting close to the time that I designated for the raffle. It's 10 minutes away, actually.
I'd be keen to know if Turbo Tomato worked in OS 3.2. So I haven't tested it on that.
You haven't tested? I mean, like I said, I've got it. I don't have it hooked up on my real Amiga, but I've got it on an emulator. I can test and report back.
Should be fine. It's actually quite system friendly. You can install the hard drive without WSD load and things like that, so it should be fine.
Yeah, we can definitely test it out for you. I'm not sure what to do here, Nivrig. We got 10 minutes. You know what it is? I don't see Retro Passion here yet. Retro Passion, I would love them to be here for the raffle, but I know Retro Passion has got some personal stuff going on today. Today is Sunday, and they got a family event they're at, so I'll give them a little bit more time. Yeah, I gotta check out the video 10 Mark about the Pi Storm. That'd be really cool. I'm interested in the Pi Storm. You're still looking for an Amiga 1200 keyboard? As this, I know. Interesting. Would you port any of your games for the old 68K Mac machines?
It's not impossible, but I mean, Tokyo makes so much use of Amiga hardware. You know, there would be an awful lot of rewriting needed to port this to any other platform.
Cool.
You know, there's a lot of assumptions made in the data, and a lot of assumptions made in structures and code and values everywhere that's just tied into, you know, the blitter and the copper and sprites that just porting into another system would be a massive headache.
So it's an Amiga game.
Yeah, it's an Amiga game, and I think unless someone wants to go for a port, yeah, but it won't be me.
You can't wait till I wrap off a PlayStation 5. We'll see, Amiga Mark. I'm gonna keep playing. Yeah, but here's what I want to do. I got 9 minutes, right, until I'm supposed to do the raffle. Transistor Rhythm, thank you so much for the host. I've got 9 minutes until I was gonna start having people enter now and do the actual raffle at 4:20, 20 minutes past the hour. But I think just because I haven't heard Super Tech Boy, thank you for the host. I haven't heard from retropassion.co.uk. I want to give them a chance to show up. You know, if there's a chance of them being here for the raffle, I'd like them to be here to experience it. So I'm gonna wait. I'll wait until 4:20, and then I'll start taking. Then we'll start We'll start then. If they're not here, I know I have his blessing to move forward with it, but I will wait until 4:20 to start it. No hurry. Oh, thanks. Thank you. I said I was gonna. You know, I put 20 minutes past the hour. You know, 4:20 on the description. So I want to respect people's time. You know what I mean? But I would also no Atari ST version of Turbo Tomato.
It's not impossible, but it won't be me doing it. Anyone from the Atari ST side of the fence wants to have a go, get in touch.
Oh, you know, I forgot, Nivrig. I do have some more questions to ask you, but Steps has got a good one while we're at it. What are some things that you like about coding on the Amiga, and some things that you don't like about coding on the Amiga?
Well, I tend to compare it to coding on games for modern platforms, and in a lot of ways, working on an Amiga or working on a retro platform generally, it's a way of controlling the size of the game, so it doesn't get out of hand. You don't try to make, you know, some massive 3D epic game that you'll never finish. You know, there's a limit of what an Amiga can do, so it controls the scope of the game. It's kind of down to the metal, and I've always liked that level of programming. So yeah, it's a well-defined platform that, you know, if you write a game for an A500, it's going to work on most Amigas. So you don't have to worry too much about screen sizes or different CPUs or, you know, different GPUs and things like that. It's a known quantity. If I would change something about the Amiga, more sprites. More sprites. More like a Mega Drive.
Do you like taking advantage of the custom chips and using Bobs and that sort of thing? Is that something unique to Amiga that's nice to code on with?
Yeah, sure. I mean, this this Mutant Introduction screen here. There's all sorts of copper trickery going on to actually get it running fast enough on an A500. So the first version I did of this, it was very very slow. But a bit of optimization, some throwing the copper, get the glitter working, and it runs fast now.
So yeah, it's kind of fun working within the limitations as well.
Yeah, for sure. I think looking ahead, the next project I'm probably going to look at maybe 8-bit machines even, and of a Spectrum Next coming, which in some ways beats the Amiga, but in other ways is much slower. So everything's a balance, and it is fun just trying to find the way to fit what you want to achieve into the availability of the capabilities of the hardware. It's a bit like a jigsaw puzzle, and a bit of a balancing act about how much can I do in a frame.
Yeah, so those challenges definitely, I'm sure it sparked some creativity. Nalpal, thank you so much for the subscription. I'm doing great today, Nalpal. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate the support so much, Nalpal. So you put the game down for over 30 years. You walked away from this game when you started coding it way back when. Were there any challenges like picking the game up again after so many years?
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, when I first started looking at it, I think it was maybe March or April of 2020, I found that bits of it were missing.
Oh man!
I think I've managed to lose some of the source code over the years, so I ended up actually digging out the 1997 demo and disassembling it and reversing the source code from there to actually get it to build. But once I actually got up and running on the MacBook with Amiga Assembly, there was a lot of work to do to actually to write custom code to convert GIF graphics or PNG graphics I was making on the Mac into Amiga formats. So, it's pretty smooth once you got it going, but it was a bit of a hard start. I think I spent a couple of weeks sifting through old emails and old hard drives and things like that.
just trying to reacquaint yourself with where you were in the project.
Well, I mean, I put Turbo Tomato in 1987, but I did WSD load work until about 2009 or 2010. So, it's not like I really forgot an awful lot about Amiga, and once I started picking up the 68K again, it's like a second language. I hadn't forgotten it. I guess I've been doing it for 20 years, and it kind of stuck in my brain.
Yeah, you have to it was kind of like riding a bicycle.
Yeah. We'll see when the Spectrum Next arrives, and I have to go back further to remember Z80.
Oh, cool. The Razor XG, thank you so much for subscription, Razor. Really appreciate your support. And it was your birthday yesterday, right, Razor? If I'm not mistaken. Happy belated birthday. Oh, someone asked if you're from Ireland.
Yeah, Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland, nice.
Yeah, a little bit outside Belfast.
Right on. I was in Northern Ireland once. It was really amazing experience. Yes, right on. Happy belated birthday, Razor XG, man. I appreciate all your support. Mr. Wolverine saying you mentioned the 68K Max because they're both using the same CPU, and same as the Sharp. And the sound for both some of the 68K Max and the Sharp 68,000 are phenomenal. And Atari, ST using the same one too.
I mean, the X68000 and the 68K Mac are chalk and cheese. The X68000 is an arcade machine with a keyboard. Yeah. You'd be doing well to port an X60K game down to an Amiga.
Yeah, it'd be tough. Yeah, no worries, Retro Alf. I know some folks are just popping into the stream now. Nivrig, what do you do? I guess he's asking what you do like professionally these days, and why did you stop making this game back in the day?
Personally, I was a programmer for a long time. I've moved more into the infrastructure side of things in the past few years. So I work for a UK company and look after servers and things like AWS and things like that. When did I stop the game? I'd been working on it for 4 years, and just everything got very busy in life, and I didn't have time to work on it anymore. as I said at the start of the stream, the scope was completely out of control and there was no end in sight. And I guess at that time I didn't have the experience of just knowing what to cut. So when I got back into it in 2020, one of the first things I did was cut maybe, I don't know, 20% of the game, 20% of the features. Just simplify everything to give me even a chance of finishing it.
It makes a lot of sense. You know, if you're too ambitious and you get discouraged and you can't finish the project, then there's no point. It's better to simplify. I mean, it's a good translation to like myself in the film business as well. You know, like sometimes we have grandiose ideas that are just beyond the scope of what we can accomplish with a limited budget or limited time or whatever. And some of those projects either never get finished or never happen in the first place. But when you like work within your means, you're able to actually get the job done.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've long held, and I've said it a few times, that an Amiga game, a 16-bit game, is probably at the limit of what one person could do. So if you want to make a really big 16-bit game, be aware of the scope and be aware of the time that you could spend on it and how long it's going to take you to finish it. Because McAzer spent a year on the TurboSprint port, and he didn't have to do graphics and he didn't have to do sound or game design. Because there was all there. That's not to take away from it. It's a great game, but just be aware of what the work you're setting out to take on, and how much time you have to spend on it.
Yeah, I can't even imagine how much time you guys spend on it. I can understand why it could be overwhelming and you walked away. It's got Retro Passion is here. What's up, Retro Passion? We'll do the. I was waiting for you. I didn't want to do the raffle without you, so we'll do it very, very soon. I hope you're doing great, Retro Passion. But Retro Hour's got a really good question for you, riffing off the last one. Did you spot a lot of improvements that you could do on the old code with your new knowledge of coding and more experience?
Yes. Short version. I hit 1993, mate. It's the code from 1993 is kind of hyper optimized and really, really difficult and brittle to change, and I wouldn't do it that way now. And the new code that's gone in is, while it might be a few cycles slower, it's a lot easier to change, a lot easier to understand. So it was like a lot of premature optimization and hyper optimization that just wasn't necessary. And and there's parts of the code now that I'm kind of afraid to touch because they're just so brittle.
And you have to revamp them because they were. I mean, back then you were, basically a kid. So now you have all this professional experience.
Yeah, when I started this game, I was in university and I had no professional experience. Fair enough, I haven't actually had any professional experience of writing Amiga games, but 20 odd years of professional programming, you pick up a thing or two.
Brilliant. Dia Hoffman says optimization is about picking your battles.
For sure. And at the start, 1993, I was fighting everything in those terms. There was no need. The title screen was hyper optimized. There's no need for that. Whereas now it's kind of, I did a new title screen and it's much more nicely structured and easier to update.
That title screen is so cool. It's amazing that you got Stu Cambridge to do it. That's amazing. Fugal Casa, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. So Nivrig, Retro Passion is here. Retro Passion has generously donated a copy of Amiga OS 3.2 to the stream, and we're gonna do a raffle. So I don't know, Nivrig, if you wanna hang out for the raffle. Retro Passion, do you want to come on voice? Like we're just gonna kind of freestyle here. Retro Passion, if you want to just do like a voice call, that works for me. If you just want to hang out in the chat, that works for me. I know you've had a really, really long day, so if you just want to kind of like sit back and watch the raffle happen, totally cool. Retro Passion, do you have Discord? As you can tell, we didn't really prep for this. Are you in my Discord, Retro Passion? If you just drop a message and are you in the Discord? If you could, hold on over here. If you could just jump in that Discord and leave a message, and I'll DM you, and we'll just do it over voice. So Nivrig, I'm gonna have Retro Passion come on. I think maybe just via voice to host the raffle they so generously donated to. But I want to give you a huge thanks for coming on today. It's been awesome hanging out with you. It was amazing seeing your kids come on. Amazing that they they're really good beta testers and had some really really great tips for me as well playing. That was amazing. If you have anything else you'd like to add, go for it. If you want to come back on again later, you're welcome to. This is an easygoing place, but I really appreciate the time, you taking the time to come on. And the game is phenomenal. Dodgy Rocks is phenomenal. One of my favorite games to come out in the past several years. And I just want to give you a big thanks for all you're doing for the Amiga community. It was absolutely wonderful. We're so lucky to have these new great Amiga games.
Okay, man. It's been fun hanging out. Yeah, I'll hang out in the chat. If anyone has any other questions, or if I missed any questions, because I was aware I was a lot worth flying past, but ping me in the chat or ping me on the Discord, or generally I'm Nivrig on Twitter. So if you have any questions, hit me up. Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Cheers, of course. Yeah, so !game in the chat, and that'll give you a link to Nivrig's website where you can get more information about the game. It'll also link you to Bitmap Soft, where the game will be available for purchase on July 31st, 2021. And if you want to drop any of your social media into the chat, Nivrig, go for it. Nivrig's an awesome dude. He hangs out in my Discord a lot too. Really, really great guy. I appreciate all your participation, Nivrig, and thanks for always being in the streams and giving me so much support, man. I appreciate you so much.
And just I'm seeing a lot of positive feedback coming through in the chat here. So just thanks everybody. Yeah, it's great. It's great. This is kind of the first time that anyone outside the test team and the dev team have really seen the game, and it's gone down really well. And yeah, I'm super pleased with that.
It's a great game. You're a great game designer, Nivrig. The games are just super fun to play, which is the most important part of a game. What's number one priority when making a game? Make it fun, and you do, and they're addictive too.
Okay.
Yeah, huge congrats.
I'm gonna enter the raffle.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Nivrig. It's a pleasure. Really, really appreciate you coming on today. And if you ever want to come on again, man, let me know. When you want to come out on July 31st, and we have a big old tomato party, I'm in.
We'll do that. It's a deal. All right.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers, Sam.